First Connor was born and then I was born, and now we're adults and we're playing games. It's the Digi Bros.
Good luck with that.
This motherfucker's from trying to make me kill him.
Just go around him.
Oh, I go around him the other way. He's fat. This is ridiculous. On the side of his arm. You're definitely supposed to kill him.
You can open it.
There you go.
Yeah, but you're not supposed to.
Oh, welcome back to Digi Bros.
Hawk
Victor got a
ring?
hawk ring from a chest behind
Oh,
his
now I'm stuck behind his
big
ass.
guy.
Fuck this shit.
I just wanted to come back to show that, but I didn't actually think of anything to talk about. Or
I'll show you a homeward bone.
Oh, are you going back to? Are we doing it now?
What? No, I was going back to upgrade my shit at the other dude because he has the bonfire to upgrade my shield or something. I think that's what I'm doing, I guess. I keep spacing out. Do I really have nothing? I have nothing to talk about. I was just doing this fucking film forever. Like, I haven't had a chance, like, to think of anything else in life.
We were talking about, well, in terms of current events, well, I don't know. I don't know if that's a good subject to talk about.
I got sunburnt, now I'm peeling.
Oh yeah, I'm peeling
Went to
hardcore.
the beach, that was nice.
That shit's gross. I'm shedding my skin and leaving it for the homies to sleep in. I'm prodigal.
What is that
Fuck
from?
that nautical.
What is this line?
It's from Hacker by Death Grips.
Oh.
Shed
makes
my
sense.
skin, leave it for the homies to sleep in. Prodigal, fuck that nautical, teaching bitches how to swim. I'm in.
I'm in your area.
I'm in
Your area.
We
Okay.
clipped it.
I know the first 3 numbers.
I do too.
Boom, plus 10, bitch.
Oh yeah, I have a subject. I have to think of it fully first.
I bet you do.
Viewers, our
Chunks.
viewers,
Uh,
because we talked about in one of the recent Dark Souls videos. We were talking about our fans and stuff like that.
yeah.
A lot of people were telling us about like why they watch our
Fans.
content. and
Flan
stuff.
does he fan?
Most of them said that they started with the pony stuff, but are interested in the anime stuff as well and love Digi Bros just because they like hearing us talk. Which there's no other reason to like Digi Bros.
Yeah, that would be dumb
We
otherwise.
certainly aren't good gamers.
Yes,
so it's
I'm definitely
not
bad
the
at this
appeal of
game.
the show. But yeah, we had people just generally telling us that they think we're cool. Someone had a question for you with regards to Wes Anderson.
Wes Andy.
Because they were saying how we were talking about how we love Wes Anderson movies, and they were
Yeah.
asking if you, as a filmmaker, wanted to have like clear trends across your movies, like in terms of themes and like style. Do you want there to be like a through line from all your films thematically?
The through line I've already been trying to develop is themes of depression and suicide,
Right.
and that's pretty much my angle.
So
So I'm probably gonna keep writing scripts along those lines.
What kind of depression and suicide themes?
Oh god, say that with a low tone. Let me stretch. You already know my feeling. I already explained all of this in Zelda. How my perspective on
Yeah,
things.
but talk about how you want it in film. What are you trying to evoke in
Okay.
film about suicide and depression? You could talk about it through the lens of your recent film. I don't know if you ever fully broke down the themes of it.
I think I did to Munchie in his comment on that. If anyone
Right.
read that comment, I really explained the character.
Well, go ahead and do it here.
But it's really, I'm trying to explain things from a different perspective as someone who's kind of
Jaded
been
towards
somewhat
suicide?
jaded and somewhat like understands like being in that struggle as opposed to being someone making a film about something that they did not experience.
Right.
Like you have people who will make a film about suicide inspired by someone who committed suicide, and you don't have a film made by person like who maybe attempted suicide and failed making a
Right.
film about suicide. You don't get as much of that. And so I'm really trying to show like different perspectives on the psychology and like how the people who actually struggling with this shit think, and how really just a representation of myself and how I think, because I find my own experience to be the only one that I can talk about. Like I don't want to like I can never write something that doesn't reflect my own experience in life. Where like, because I guess it's part because I'm not a writer, and like, so I couldn't put myself in someone else's shoes. It has to be something that is extremely relatable to me, and so I just hope that through showing my own emotions and stuff that's relatable to me, that other people will see like elements of themselves in it, and be able to like maybe understand what they're doing.
Yeah.
Through the reference of
It's
myself.
Gonzo.
Yes.
It's very Gonzo, like me. So what did the character in Kitten's Paw?
I haven't been
Jack
thinking about
Jackson,
it lately, so I can't explain it as well as if I were like
he's sort of a
ready to explain it.
As you explained it to me, is that he's looking for excuses.
Yes, Jack Jackson is ultimately egotistical, but he is not confident.
Right.
Because he puts on an outward presence that is overcompensating because he can't get over like his own flaws in himself. And he ends up like turning it around to really blame the world for his problems rather than like owning up to it and realizing that he has a problem. And so what he's doing when he goes into the Wawa is his ritual of like every Sunday or whatever, he goes to the Wawa, he gets a drink, and then he goes to the beach and tries to kill himself, or at least he claims he does that. He probably just sits there and doesn't really fucking do anything because he's a lazy shit. But the reason he talks to the girl at Wawa is because
Oh, you're not dead.
I'm getting distracted now. Okay, I'm really trying to articulate this while playing this fucking game. But he's approaching
How about
this girl
healing? There you go.
looking for an excuse because obviously he doesn't think it's gonna work out. Like he already knows how she's gonna react, which is why he's so kind of arrogant and not even really listening to what she's saying because he knew the outcome.
Right.
He was already prepared to be turned down, and he already knew what he was gonna say because this is a pre-prepared conversation in his head, which I do myself. I think about what the first thing I'm gonna say is, and then I think about how the conversation's gonna go, and then I walk into a conversation like with a predisposition of what's gonna happen.
How
which
often
is
does it match the predisposition?
pretty often. Like generally, like I'm usually good at reading people, but then I never do something like this where this is fucking ridiculous. But then it's like, so he goes into it looking for an excuse, and that helps him when
Probably
he goes
not a good
to the
idea to
beach,
talk with your
where
hands
it's-
while fighting the boss.
You got me thinking about something that's like actually important to me to explain. Yeah, so I died.
How
Now
about
I
doing
just
something
went back.
else?
Okay.
How about we go to Ash Lake while you explain this or something? You just run
Well, it's not gonna
straight
take that much
forever.
longer. That's how much. Whatever. Okay. So, anyways, he's looking for it's probably subconscious, but he's looking for an excuse because this helps him come to his decision of killing himself. Because otherwise, like he's not gonna be able to have a passionate reason to go through with it.
What are you looking for?
I'm looking for where to warp to get to the underground place.
You mean Blight Town?
Yes.
I don't think you can get there through this.
I have to go all the way to the fucking Daughter of Chaos? This is, where is she?
It's right there, Daughter of Chaos.
I can't read. So, yeah, you get the idea. He needs an excuse.
Right.
And so doing that gets him, like, angry enough that he can sit there and blame someone else for what he's about to do. And then the shit with the kid is really probably a made-up story of his excuse of why he didn't do it. Because, you know, he's going back to this bar all the time. He probably tells similar stories to this bartender who doesn't take him seriously at all because it happens all the time. Going the wrong way. But, so his story with the kid is his excuse of why he didn't do it and is convincing himself to, like, keep living,
Right.
whereas he's just gonna find another reason
He's trying to
go
say-
back down the same road.
Yeah, he's trying to say that, oh, he was totally changed,
Yeah.
and that's why he didn't kill himself.
Exactly, because he's
not
too
the same
egotistical
guy.
to admit that he just couldn't do it, you know?
Right.
He wants to still feel like he could if he wanted to.
Yeah.
Because it's about control and, like, wanting to maintain that control.
I don't know if it's just because of the production. I certainly know that Mom got none of that out of it.
Yeah, I didn't expect her to get a bunch of that, because Why would she understand that character?
Right.
Where it's such a specific weird thing that's not explained at all.
It was like, you should explain all of that to Mom, because I've tried to, like, kind of because she has no idea what it's about. Like, she watched it and she was just like, I was really confused. I didn't get any of it. Like, I have no idea what... She didn't understand that any of it was metaphorical or that it wasn't literal, you know?
Yeah.
So,
I found it really interesting. It made me smile when I read the comments that were, like, people saying they didn't find the situation in the convenience store believable. Right. And I'm like, that's because that's the point, because it's fictionalized. Like, it's supposed to be unbelievable.
But I think it's...
Which some people got that after I explained it a little bit.
I think it's not communicated well enough in cinematography. Because, like I said, I had always imagined it like Scrubs. Like this slow pan in, or the scene from, if any of you have watched Every Frame of Painting's video on Edgar Wright and how to do visual comedy, there's this shot where, I don't remember the name of the girl, but it's the same actress who was from Parks and Rec, the hot one that everyone loves. What's her name? Aubrey Plaza. Yeah. Thank you, Trevor. Aubrey Plaza is chewing out Scott Pilgrim.
Yes.
For just the way he treats women in general. And the way the scene is done, the camera is like she's laying into him with like this huge like paragraph of anger. And the camera is zooming in on her slowly, but the background is getting darker and darker, and it's just her face lit, and the background keeps getting darker. And then right when she finishes the speech, then it shows Scott react, and he's like, ugh, and the lights all go boosh back on. So it's like this, like, you know, like a percussive hit from the visuals to sell the line. And not quite as extreme as that, but I did imagine something like that for the part where she's telling him off. I mean, also to like, communicate that it's not.
I didn't really want to communicate that. Like, I didn't want it to be obvious.
Well, then you're just gonna lose people.
I mean, I don't really care about losing people. It was more about satisfying myself, but...
I guess.
I mean, it surely could have been better because, you know, there's only so much I can fucking do. Like, even that shot would have been impossible. Like, it would have been absolutely impossible with these circumstances I was under. Maybe, nah, they would have been fucked. I always forget about this part before this.
Yeah, that's why I thought this was why nobody goes to Ash Lake, because they have to go down this whole tree, and this part's a pain in the ass.
Yeah.
It's even bigger a pain in the ass to get back.
And I didn't save at that close bonfire.
Yeah. So that's basically the explanation of that character. Do you have any other ideas of how you would portray these themes in other movies?
The one I really want to write, which I've been meaning to get back to, is my story called Suicide Resort. Oh, fuck.
Well. Well.
But the initial plot idea for this was that it was like, what?
You're an overseer.
Yes, I am. Should I even go back? I don't want to go to Ash Lake. Like, who gives a shit?
I love Ash Lake. All right, fine. You know what?
Why do you care about Ash Lake?
You know what, people? If you want to see Ash Lake, look it up on YouTube. Fuck it. Well, I wanted us to, like, because, you know...
I mean, we could go back if you want.
Fuck it. I don't want to. It's... Look up Ash Lake on YouTube if you want to see it. The only reason I wanted to do it so bad is, A, because I love the look of it, but B, because, like, when we started this series, you said that one of the biggest motivations for you was that you wanted people to see Dark Souls.
Yeah.
You know, especially, like, Hope.
I mean, they haven't been watching it all anyways. Most people tab over.
True. But,
or it's hard to watch someone else play and really appreciate what's going on, which I realized early in the videos. Right.
But still, I think it's cool just to see the aesthetic of each place, you know?
Yeah.
And, like, to talk about what made Ash Lake special to me, which I think I touched on this in a different video, was that it's so out of the way, like, you would never know it was there if you didn't have, like, a guide, or if you weren't, like, because you had to go through 2 illusory walls, and, like, the first one leads to a chest, so you're thinking, okay, that's what the point was the chest. But then there's another one right behind the chest. And it's like, and then you have to go down this whole tree and go across this fucking lake with all these hydras and shit, all to join the Dragon Covenant, which is like just such a weird, crazy thing that there's just like this dragon-headed man, and he gives you a dragon head helmet that you can wear and breathe fire. And that's what's down there, you know? And it's like, it's a beautiful location that most people would never know about. And, like, I brought this up as one of my points against mainstream reviewers, how most mainstream reviewers only play a game for, you know, at most a week, because they're trying to do it for you know, for a score. They're playing through the game really quickly, writing a review, and then giving it a quick score. And that's how people know whether or not the game is in general worth picking up, you know. But those kind of reviews don't really talk about like what really makes the game great, because they haven't had time to like really dive into it. And I've always said that like what's great about analysis videos to me, and why I want there to be more of them, is that I want the people who really experience games or really experience different forms of media, like the people who get really into it, I want to know what they think. Because like the initial reviews are fine and all for like telling me whether or not I should go see a movie or play a game, you know, like whether it's worth my time. But really getting into the bones of what makes it great is how we make progress in the media. And learn like, you know, learn about ourselves and what we really look for in games and stuff like that. And I think Ash Lake is a great emblem of that, where it's something that only the hardcore fans of Dark Souls would know about, and it's to me at least, it's a very rewarding thing to know about.
Yes.
It makes the game cooler to know that there's this awesome location that you could only find if you were really looking for it, you know. And so that's all the stuff I probably would have said at Ash Lake if we had gotten there like 20 episodes ago, like when I was really excited about it.
Yeah.
But yeah, you can see it on YouTube, and I got out my explanation.
Or play
anyways.
the game.
Yeah, or play the game. We showed you how to get there, so you know how to get there.
Go through the big tree.
Yeah, go back past the 2 illusory walls, down the big tree to the lake. Fight 2 hydras at once. It's a pain in the ass. I don't think you get to fight them at once, but there are 2 of them. And then you get a dragon head. You can breathe fire. It's cool. I do want this game to be over, though.
Yes.
Because it's taken so long to film. Like, the difference between this and, like, even, because Zelda took a long time, but it was only, like, a month and a half or 2 months. I feel like this game's been, like, 3 months.
It was easier to sit down and, like, burn out a lot of episodes.
Right. Well, because we would do it, like, more than once a week a lot of the time. Like,
yeah.
It was only towards the end that it started getting to be like, wow, it's been a whole week since we played this because Victor was busy. But with Dark Souls, it's been like, you know,
it's been a mess.
We sit down, we knock out like 5 or 6 episodes, and then we wait like 2 weeks, or I have to edit them right before they go out, and you know we keep running out of episodes, and it's a game that you can't make significant progress in 10-minute chunks, you know, because Dark Souls videos, I time them to be around 20 minutes. They're typically around 20. Sometimes they're up to 30. It depends on if we let it run long for certain reasons, you know. But they tend to be long, and with Zelda, it was only towards the end that we started getting like really long videos. Which, by the way, this is episode.
Yeah, he just fucking whacks my shield out of the way every time when he does that stupid fucking attack.
I think we're on episode 45, so we're probably going to pass Zelda and make this the longest playthrough.
Whoa.
Only by a few episodes, but in terms of hours, it will
definitely longer.
Definitely supersede it. Especially if it takes you 90 tries to beat Manus.
Whee!
Oh, God.
Look, man, I'm doing this fight for you. I don't want to do this fight.
For me?
No.
You're
all, you gotta beat Manus.
We can leave.
Oh, fuck this shit, then.
We've already fought him for like 3 whole episodes.
We'll fucking come back after we beat the game if the commenters are angry enough. 'Cause fuck this shit. Fuck Manus. Worst fucking fight.
After we beat the game.
It's not even fun.
All we have left is Nito. If you want to fight Gwendolyn, we showed them Dark and Orlando, but we didn't show them
that's true. I was supposed to go do that. But I just ended up upgrading my shit and I left.
Yeah.
Oh, I accidentally went there anyways.
All right,
let's go fight Gwendolyn.
I think all we have left is Nito, Gwendolyn, and Gwyn, right? And that's it. So, is he right here? Wow. He's like right at the bonfire.
Don't die.
Donzon's calling me out.
Donson says that
this fight can be a fucking bitch.
Donson says that you are an absolute pussy bitch.
This motherfucker calls you out, man. This boss is ready to go.
He's mad. He's a very prissy little cunt.
Oh, the dark sun.
This is a very hard fight. from what I understand.
It is in a
It's not a
sense.
hard fight.
You just have to
I
look
did
out
it
for
in,
all the
like,
stupid
2.
bullshit.
Really, you beat it in 2? I've always
I just
every
don't
time I've
enjoy
watched
this fight.
like someone fight this, they lose constantly
It
because
just seems kind
I
of
might
pointless and tedious to
have
me.
been over leveled, maybe, but it was really easy.
Yeah. I mean, once you
Like,
actually
don't
get to the
do that.
motherfucker, it's easy as shit.
Or
But you
that.
just get hit by all the fucking stupid magic. You gotta hide behind these stupid fucking walls.
maybe Victor just sucks at this fight and everybody else is.
No,
fine
I'm
with
doing
it.
particularly bad.
Dude, is he
It
like-
is like you have to be.
Is
Very
he
You
a
kinda have to
fucking?
serpentine
Is he a
your way
Cthulhu
there.
monster?
Yeah. You ever seen him?
No, I just thought he was like a dude. I didn't realize he had Cthulhu legs.
Nah.
Hey, Cthulhu legs! I'm regular legs.
Oh,
Oh,
son of a
man.
bitch. He's gonna spam this shit.
Go, 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 commando. He's just like shooting darts at you.
Yeah, that's all he really does.
Oh my god, you took such a fucking chunk out of his life. Jesus. Maybe this isn't a hard fight. I thought you didn't
I'm
want to
pretty
do
much
this fight because
endgame
it was
level.
hard.
No, I just don't like it. It's just boring.
Oh, damn,
Yeah,
right in the
he'll
fucking
do
kisser.
that shit.
Those you gotta dodge.
It's very spoopy music. Oh, suck my dick! Oh, yeah! That was a lot of damage. One more. One more big fat dick slap. You gotta fucking fist his cunt.
This fight is about serpentine.
It's a boy pussy.
Yes.
Ah, fuck.
You gotta fist his boy pussy.
Oh, shit. Oh, so that's be the set.
It what? It's
Whatever you
SS
say.
be the set.
I don't know what he's saying. I just say sets be the set. There's all kinds of sets. Really kindly with the words.
Alright, you got this. You got this. You got
Ow.
this. Nah dog, nah dog, nah dog, nah dog, nah dog, raw dog, nah dog.
See, now he just
Mad
vanishes
Dog
all
40.
fast. I've been stuck doing this for fucking ever before. Just chasing this motherfucker down this hallway forever.
Wait a minute.
Ah, shit.
Is that drink
Didn't
called
have
Mad
my
Dog
thing out.
40?
No, it's called Mad Dog 20.
Okay.
It's like,
Because there's an anime series called Mad Dog 40.
I mean, it's like 20/20, but I think
see.
everyone just calls it Mad Dog 20.
I'm pretty sure the anime is Mad Dog 20. Or
Shit.
40.
Fuck my
It's a-
fucking ass.
It's a schlocky late 80s.
I'm pretty sure you
early
can actually
90s
get to the end here.
cop thriller. That's
Yeah, I've been to the end
incredibly violent.
before. You just suck too much shit, you just get to the end.
You got him, motherfucker! Damn,
like, his
suck
end
my
is-
dude!
Cool.
Because after you beat him, like, the end's right there. Like, it's not that.
Yeah.
Oh.
Hungry?
That was much easier and cleaner than I thought it would. Very clean.
Yeah. There it goes.
Alright, next time on Digi Bros,
There she
we turn on the
goes.
light in the room.
There she goes. Maybe that's why I'm
And I
so
take a
fucking out of
pee.
it. I'm a little tired because it's dark.
What's this one?
Yeah, it is very dark.